Hey guys, it's me, Liam from Hellfekted on Rock Lifestyles UK. So, members of Hellfekted, you've got me, Liam, guitarist and lead vocals, Chris, bassist and backup vocals, and Miles, the drummer, who, if you come to our gigs, you know that he doesn't have the tools getting off half the time.
Well, Hellfekted, as it is now, formed in February 2019. That was when we met Miles, our drummer, and that was when we had our first practice with him, and we only needed the one. We all synced really well together at that practice. I suppose if you wanted to say officially, it would be November 2018, just before I bumped into Liam in a nightclub while we were out drinking one night, and he just stumbled over to me and just said, "Do you still play bass?" I said, "Yeah, I do, occasionally, why?" And he just said to me, with his eyes on opposite directions and slurring every single word, "Oh, well, I've got a band, do you want to join it?" I just thought, yeah, why not? Everything's a good idea when you're drunk. So I just agreed yes, didn't think anything of it, thought it was just drunk chats in the smoking area. Went back home, and by the time the hangover cleared in the morning, I'd already had a message off Liam saying, "So when are we organising the first practice?" And then at that point I just thought, oh well, I was going to do it at some point. I always wanted to be in a band, may as well just start now. Well, like any artist will say about their art, it's just a way of expressing yourself. Everybody does it in different ways. Some people draw, some people sing, some people play instruments. And with metal, everybody's always assuming it's all dark and twisted. I mean, with us, that's a pretty safe assumption. Our music is sort of an embodiment of that little twisted voice that everybody's got in the back of their head somewhere. If people say they haven't got one, they're lying. Everybody has dark thoughts at some point, and then we take those dark thoughts, put them into our music. That's how we cope with it, but it's also how we express it as well. That's how we get the thoughts and how we're feeling in our heads out for other people to understand.
First place we've ever gigged was last year, August 26th, in our hometown of Stoke-on-Trent at the Underground. We were with bands of Tangle and Hexes. Great gig, we sold out all our tickets. All our friends came, really big hit, really great welcome to the scene, and it was, you could just see that our future was bright from that first gig, honestly. It's amazing. So describe Hellfekted using other band names. Well, this is what you guys have told us after when you see us. So I'd say like Creator, Death, Burzum, one person said Behemoth once, Carcass has also been mentioned. But you know, it gives you a rough idea of what we're like, you know, evil, the fuck, just punching shit, just ultimate, all out war basically. So the story behind Road to the Kingdom of Blood, simple basically, as you can see on the album cover, it's corrupted, destroyed, just evil shit. When we first started, we just wanted something evil, punchy, give a good old school vibe, and that's what it basically does, like Fractured, our single that we released on CD only, to begin with. Lyrics in there like living in a fractured world where life is at a cost. And then you got the songs Fire at Will, Always War, Omen of the Antichrist. It's obviously the evil inside, the stigma, obviously, as you can guess. They're stuck in your own head. Just living in a world of corruption, evilness, and which is basically giving us stories, getting out there basically.
I think what really inspired all of us to make it a full album instead of just having a few songs was after we had that first practice with Miles, we'd all realised that we work well together, we work very well together, we're all very well in sync, which is hard to find these days. So after we started writing a couple of riffs, then they just very easily started turning into songs. It didn't take much effort. It wasn't difficult. We all flow together. Obviously songwriting is always hard in any aspect, but it's easier if you've got the right people with you. And I think we all noticed that, and that's what inspired us to sort of kick it up a gear, and instead of writing songs, we were going to write a full album and just see how far we could push our own abilities as musicians. And that sort of, with the personal flair being put in throughout it, but I think the main driving force was we wanted to see what we were capable of to start with, and see if Hellfekted is going to make it anywhere. Our songwriting process has pretty much been the same from the start, really. What happens is one of us will come up with a piece of music, a riff, or half a song or whatever, and then we just show it to the other guys, and then we just build on it in the practice room. A lot of stuff tends to just flow out while we're jamming together, which is something we should really consider ourselves lucky for, because I know for some bands it is incredibly difficult and you hit a wall every couple of feet just trying to write something. But we all throw our own ideas into it, because we're not, at the end of the day we are a band. All of us are going to be performing this song, so it's only fair all of us have a say in it, in how we think something should go or what we think sounds the best. But a lot of the time, with the notes and stuff, that's mainly me and Liam writing, and then Miles contributes with the song structure and then also the pacing of it, obviously with him being the drummer. There's been parts that sounded dramatically different since before we had Miles, and then once he got behind the drum kit we changed them to suit each of our own play styles better, and it's done wonders for the songs and the music.
So we've only done one music festival so far, and that was at Fuel Rock Club in Cardiff. It's full on black metal. It was an amazing gig, honestly. Such a great way to actually open us up into the festival kind of side of things. Can't wait to do more. We have got more coming up in the future. We've obviously got Derby Fest being one, Rage Breed being another. We've got something that we are going to announce as well soon. And hopefully we'll be able to do them this year if we can do, unless this virus takes them out. But we have got loads coming up next year as well, especially. So you'll have to wait and see what's to come.
I think what I'm looking forward to most with Derby Fest is that, apart from it being one of the biggest shows we'll have played, it's the fact that this is going to be the first show for a lot of people for a long time, especially with the quarantine and the whole pandemic. So I think what I'm looking forward to the most is just seeing how relieved everybody's going to be that live music's still alive and kicking after all this, because I know a lot of businesses and venues have been hit really hard by this. So I'm looking forward to seeing everybody appreciating the fact that they still have venues, they've still got live music, and it's still something that we're all a part of, and it's not something that we've lost, and it's not something that's gone out of business or gone bust due to the virus like a lot of businesses have, and it's something that we really shouldn't take for granted at all. We've all worked hard to try and keep it alive, and that shouldn't stop just because everything's going back to normal. That should be every day. We should all be fighting to keep our scene going.
So the best place we've ever played so far has got to be Fuel. It was the first place we played at Stoke, so it was an amazing experience. We got accepted to the scene very quickly. People were surprised on how we played and what our music was, especially when hearing us live for the first time. Not just that, but we made a lot of good friends there, especially with the bands and the crowd. Every time we do go there, the crowd gets bigger, more stuff gets done. It's like last time we played, people were jumping off the stage and crowd surfing. Bear in mind the stage is only about that big. So seeing that happen was very phenomenal, because obviously seeing people doing that wild music and loving it and crazy, it's an amazing response. But not just that, but all the places we've gigged so far is amazing. We've all had their personal amazing experiences, big or small. It's been amazing no matter what. We always tend to make each gig like our last, so it's always pumped and the best we can do for the crowd. Even if there's 10 people watching us to 100, we'll always make it the best experience for them, which will make it a best experience for us.
So, quick fire rounds, this will be fun. So what is your dream pet? German Shepherd, nothing too wild. Slayer or Anthrax? Slayer. Favourite drink? It's got to be Scotch whisky, easy. Weirdest thing you've ever done? Well, me and Liam want to convince the guy that we were Varg and Euronymous, despite one of them being dead. And best Yoda impression? Oh, I can't do his voice. Do or do not. There is no try. That's all you're getting.
So my dream pet would be a wolf dog because it's evil as fuck. Oh yeah, that's pretty much it. It's evil as fuck and I want one, simple as. Slayer or Anthrax is a hard one because I grew up on Slayer massively and it created who I am today. Anthrax, I've got tattooed on me because the music much to me, so between them two bands, it's an hard one, so in my day I say fuck yeah. I love them both the same. No questions asked. Favourite drink, it's got to be JD and Co. Not for the fact that Lemmy obviously came from Stoke and drank it like it was fucking holy water, but like, it's amazing. Gets you smashed, makes you do stupid shit, what's funny, cheap as fucking chips, and why not, it's a fucking nice drink. Weirdest thing I've ever done, when I was younger I was at a house party and there was this guy being a dickhead there, so what I tended to do when he passed out was piss all over his face. So I was quite an eventful time. That's YODA impression. If you don't know where I've actually got this from, too young especially, basically, FESTE what you are. Terrible, but fuck it.
I think the advice I'd give to anybody that's struggling through this at the minute is just, you need to remember that you're not alone. Okay, there are hundreds and thousands of us out there that are, fighting day to day just to try and get through it. It's waiting it out. You've got to be patient, and that sounds a lot easier said than done, but it's the only way forward. You've just got to be patient, grit your teeth, we'll all get through it. And it doesn't matter if you think that coronavirus is fake, it doesn't matter if you think that you're immune to it. You going outside and causing trouble, regardless of whether you get sick or not, is going to make the lockdown last even longer. So I don't care what your political stance is, I don't care if you think that you're superhuman and can't catch disease. It's not all about you, it's about the rest of the country. Everyone out there is suffering for other people's mistakes. Don't become part of the problem.
So this whole virus shit has impacted us quite badly actually, because we had loads of gigs set up and we're scared for the upcoming shows as well. If we're going to might have to postpone them or depending on cancelling. Obviously it depends on what's happening, so it has affected us money wise, because we do have a new album coming out next year. What's longer, so more money's going to have to be put into it, so we need as many shows as we can so we can throw it all in. And new merch as well, we're bringing out some singles, music videos and everything that's coming out. So it has impacted us quite hard as well, and not just us but many other bands. But the best way you can obviously support us, because obviously we're not gigging, is, we got hard copies actually coming. So they're probably here by now, depending on when this video gets posted anyway, so buy one of them. We've got the Omen shirt, obviously get that. We only got it in medium now, so if you're a medium, get it, it's sick, it's evil. We've got the official Words of the Kingdom of Blood merch as well. We've got loads of sizes from that, so you can check out on our Bandcamp. We've got the Hellfekted hat, what I personally love because, fresh as fuck, evil as fuck. Can't go wrong with it. And if you want to dazzle your fucking denim up, get a patch. We've got many more as well. Don't just think we're doing it in green either. We are doing many other colours as well for it. But like I say, check our Bandcamp out. Support us, because we have got a lot to do. And you're going to love it when it comes out. But that's something you can find out in the future. So, reason why to come to Derby Hill Festival, it's going to be amazing, we're going to be there, we're going to fucking smash it full force, pits, fucking walls of death, crowd surfing, the full fucking Monty shit. The people who put it on are amazing people as well, so coming and supporting them as well, just by going is awesome. All the bands there are amazing, there's loads of fucking different genres for all of your likings. We've got friends there as well, King of This, Beyond the Design, Those Ones Loyal. It's going to be amazing. I know the interactions as well, it's going to be all sick. Not just that though, but there's going to be loads of merch for you to buy to support bands. Also, you can have a drink with us as well. And if you've seen this video, and you come up to us and you've seen the video and you come because of this reason, then you might get something out of us. You have to find out. So obviously you have to come down. So yeah, come down, get smashed, do evil shit, do stupid shit, have fun, get wild. Simple. But yeah, this has been me, Liam from Hellfekted, telling you shit. Hope to see you soon. Cheers for the support, cheers for being fans, stay fucking evil. Fuck yeah.